Morning, everybody. It's 10 minutes to 8 on Sunday, March 20th. Technically, the last weekend with no outdoor flea markets. Seekonk starts next week, but we're going to be down in Toy Con, New Jersey. So if you guys see this before then, make sure you say hi. We're going on Sunday. Me and Greco for sure. Yeah, might be a couple other guys too. But anyway, I'll do another video for that. So yeah, so on the way to Raynham, and then we have the Harry's Toy Show today, the Franklin Toy Show. So I'm going to go to that, and that's probably it for really today. So as usual, going to look for some cool stuff. Hopefully that guy's at the flea market again. I talked to him, and he was supposed to contact me, but maybe he didn't get anything. Who knows? So hopefully we get some cool stuff at the flea market and toy show, and season's ready to begin. So, with that being said, make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subs, and I will catch you guys soon. Later.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna move these over there. He's got the key. Wow, he's got the key. Yeah, I'm gonna move this to
all this stuff right here. How much for the box?
250.
He wants the box.
$250. Where's your discount go? I don't know. Comes with a little sailor hat.
Yeah.
Made a nation.
Everybody knows everybody. Oh, there he is. How you doing? 100. 100. What does it say on it? It's a price on there. Gotta be a price.
No, no.
Lock cars.
Looks like nothing crazy. Alright. We'll see about that Mega Man. We'll move on.
Bring it.
For the chain?
Yeah, we go way back.
They have the displays all set up right now.
So we'll shit back. What's going?
Hi. Hang in. See the one she got?
What?
Right there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You saw them?
I did. Thank you very much. Just picked this guy up for $5. Not sure if it works or not. I think that should come off. But Tiger Electronics for $5. Yeah, hell yeah.
I got some new stuff.
I already told you I can't sell the mine. If you want the pages, I can do 150. Yeah, there's probably about 400. So not all of them are monthly. There are some first. I can let the binder go. Got the extra binder. How you doing, man?
Good, what's going on? Oh man. What are you getting on the Resident Evil?
More than 3 hours.
No,
Oh, I know. I got 50 on that one.
50 on that
yeah,
one?
collector's edition. Some pretty heavy
Yeah.
stuff around here.
What do you got on the Silent Hills?
So, all different prices. That one, probably the biggest one, is $275. Origins is 100. The Room is 100. Silent Hill 3 is 150.
Okay.
I price them, you know, I use price charting or Game Eye, so it's like right around there.
Yeah. About Alone in the Dark. Is that the main one?
40 for Alone.
Okay. I actually found a copy of that sealed a couple years back
Did you?
at Savers for like $10.
Oh, what a fun.
Yeah.
Fun. You a collector or?
Yeah, both.
Yeah,
I keep
both.
what I want and then I flip what I.
That's the way to do it.
I don't,
It's that way you
so.
have really nice stuff for nothing, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of terrible because I don't like paying retail on stuff.
Yeah, I feel you. Especially if you're buying and selling, you know you can pick up. Just gotta be patient.
Yeah.
Those are all manuals, different generations. Some
Okay.
maps in there, some players guides, all different stuff.
40 the absolute best on this guy? I've been trying to hunt for one,
Yeah,
but
if you want, I can go 30.
My dad said he'll pass on it, so.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
It's funny how
morning everybody. It is Friday, April 1st, so happy April Fool's Day. Got a toy show tomorrow, and currently I'm pushing off my start time at the gym to go check out a local comic, toy, video game store. Posted on their Facebook page last night that they got some pretty decent games, and one of them being one of the rarest titles on the GameCube. So there's a little note on the front of it. You can't really read it, and it was after they closed. So I'm going for when they open. They open in about 15 minutes. So hopefully there's nobody else waiting there for this, so I can check it out at least and do my due diligence, because it's going for about half of what they have it listed for about half of what it goes front line. So make sure you stay tuned and see what I'm talking about. And if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will see you soon. Later. All right, there it is, says condition issue, but
Oh, it's not that bad. Is that the nunchuck? I think it's a little. Oh no! See, I thought I knew what I was talking about.
you tried different batteries.
I tried 3 sets of batteries. They're all double A. That's why he said. It's possible, but I opened. There was a sealed like 4-pack that I cracked in half and played both sets of them. None of them worked. But again, all my batteries are by a door that isn't insulated, and all winter that door even has steam on it and stuff and breathe. So it could have destroyed the batteries. But I think it's never come back.
I had another one, PS3, it was like $90, that one went already.
Yeah. Do you know if,
Oh,
have you?
I just, when I did the reset of the case, I was like, I'm leaving this in here.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Good morning, everybody. It is 6, early 6 o'clock. It is the day after the toy show we just did, and we are at the Seekonk Flea Market. Opening day for us. It technically opened last week, but I was in Jersey last week, so we're here. Say hi, Grant. Yeah, it was a long day yesterday. A lot of fun. Long day though. So we're gonna go get in line and wait, and hopefully find some stuff. So stay tuned and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. Okay. Nothing as far as videos go. John Cena. How come I can't see this? Evil Ernie. Double dribble.
It's really fun. I like the slow motion thing. Cheap backpack, throw everything in, $1.
It's $10. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a 20. That's a 12-pack. How much of the games, man?
I pointed Ben out first. Guys got contact numbers.
All different ones.
You back?
All different ones.
Real.
What was it in that bin?
Yeah.
That should expire.
You know him. He'll give us a good deal.
Ben's a pretty good putting out online. It's got some corrosion in there. Do you want it?
I'm in. I'll put it in my pile. See what it is.
Drop it down.
Dragon Blade?
Yeah, no, it's certain things. That is a prescription thing.
I mean, no cases.
Gotta have.
I might have
The thing is, I
cases
don't
for
even
some
know
reason.
what
Yeah, but it's 2.
Well, the problem with that is
Indigo Prophecy.
even on eBay, you're gonna have,
We can recap what I missed afterward.
and you're gonna have a prescription to even buy it.
Early
know what I
bird doesn't catch the worm. What are you at?
They're
Over
20
there.
for 12 packs.
This is Kurt Schilling's game.
Looking for $100 and something.
Yes, it is 33. What was his number?
Yeah.
Dude, I wish
Whatever
I
his
knew.
number
Yeah.
How you roll.
I'm actually. Oh, this has a rapid shot.
Here's some advanced warfare. Besides Sean White snowboarding. And I'm like
You wanna
looking through.
connect?
Here, hold this.
Do you want to connect?
No, I don't want to
Oh,
connect.
now we're like real
I know, right?
YouTubers. We have a cameraman.
I didn't. No, I didn't think this kit had a
Here
rapid
comes the
shot.
pain. That's a good one.
I knew the blower had a rapid
Final
shot.
Fantasy.
I didn't know this kit had a rapid shot.
Anything that comes like 6 and bigger.
I have actually a friend of mine that wants to do it. Greco in the wild.
Look who's behind you. It's on point.
Yeah, right there. The old school skip doctors.
That's gonna add so much value to my business.
Hey guys, what's going on? Justin here. So I just want to show you all my pickups since the last video game haul video. So let's just dive right in. So first off, grabbed this Little Nightmares statue of 6 off of eBay. Got a pretty good deal on it. It's only the statue in the box. I have the game, so I didn't really care about that. But it doesn't have any of these little extra things, you know, like the soundtrack or anything. So if you guys have any of that, let me know. I'd be interested to complete that. Got the last copy of Nintendo Power, the last issue, sorry, from my buddy Eric at Emporium of Retro and Interesting Collectibles. So if you guys are ever in the Easton area, go check them out. It was only fitting. I got my number 1 off of him, so why not get the last one? I might set it out for grading for the sheer fact that it's still sealed and in pretty good shape, and just to kind of preserve it. So definitely a nice piece there. Got this off some buddies of mine that set up at the flea market, also on Instagram and all that fun stuff. picked all these up. There's 4 of them here for, I'm going to keep 1 or 2 for my PlayStation stuff, and then the other 2 will go for Retro World, because it's just kind of a neat PlayStation piece. They're definitely older because of the style. It says a PlayStation, so thinking PlayStation 2 era, maybe PlayStation 1, but definitely very cool. Let's see. One of my lone pickups recently at Savers is a Wii controller. They've had some, the stuff I've found there has either been way overpriced or just junk. So, but anytime I see these cheap enough and they're clean enough, I'll take a chance on it. So why not? I think I paid like $5 for it. The Sally Face I got right from Super Rare, ordered it. Came actually pretty quick from being over in the UK. So very happy with that. Definitely a nice piece. Went to a toy show 2 or 3, probably about 3 weeks ago now. In the Franklin Toy Show, I grabbed the RoboCop versus Terminator manual off of a guy for about $20. Needed it for mine. The funny part is it doesn't fit in the clamshell box, so I'm not sure how this came with it. I don't know if there was different variants of the box or not, so maybe I have to find another manual, but it's kind of weird. If anybody knows, let me know. I grabbed these off my buddy Mike for $5 a piece. You can never go wrong with, you know, PS1 games for $5 a piece, so definitely cool there. And then I think the same day, I found this at the random flea market for $5. I haven't tested it out yet, but you know, Tiger Electronics Jurassic Park, yeah, it's worth $5 all day. Also got this off of one of the vendors I've become pretty friendly with. It works pretty good, and it came with a free game, but it's only Lego Batman, so nothing crazy, but these things fly at Retro World, so I want to try to stock up on them. And then, let's see, fast forward to last week sometime. I think it was Friday. Well, I'll save that for last. Saturday did a toy show, Retro Expo, and there was video games, toys, cards, all kinds of stuff. You guys check out that video when it pops up, so you might see this twice. I got this Silver Surfer on the NES for $15. Definitely a nice clean copy, so I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this yet or not. I'm thinking about slimming down my NES collection, so I might not hang on to that, but definitely cool to find NES stuff that you don't see very often. And then Sunday, went to the Seekonk Flea Market. Was finally back for us, and it was open the weekend. We went down to New Jersey, so I missed it, obviously, that weekend. My only real gaming pickup was this guy. Still a little slim pickings on the side because it's still very early for it. Paid $20 for this Game Boy Color. It works fine. The only thing is the volume's a little low, is what it sounds to me when I do it. So that might need to be fixed, but I'm just going to sell it as is. I already ordered a battery cover for it off of Amazon for like $5, so definitely a nice pickup. Funny story with that, though. Somebody tried to buy it out of my hand. I had it in my hand. I was looking at something else, and the guy says to the vendor, he's like, "How much for your Game Boy Color?" And he goes, "Well, that guy's holding it, so I think he's going to buy it." He's like, oh, my bad. And I'm like, you could tell that it was in somebody's hand, so whatever. But at that point, he kind of took away all negotiating possibilities with it, so that sucked. Anyway, moving on. Random flea market. I got some games off of a guy I deal with quite a bit. The Resident Evil and these 2 stacks here. These are just disc only. But that's all right. I might have artwork for some of these. I'm pretty sure I do, at least for the Morrowind. Can't go wrong with Resident Evil 5, and then probably one of the best ones is SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. It's Dead Space 2, Rise, Fist of the North Star, Duke Nukem Forever, terrible game, but you know, whatever. Was there 2 there? Just one. Just the one. Harvest Moon, Soul Blade, Indigo Prophecies, one that you don't see a ton of, not super expensive, but Mortal Kombat 4 is actually pretty decent, even disc only as well. Let's see, we have Morrowind. This is the Game of the Year edition one. Regular Morrowind, Platinum Hits. Let's see, Armored Core 2, Time Crisis 4, Dragon Blade on the Wii, Mortal Kombat Armageddon. These actually go pretty well for me, so I figured, what the hell. And then Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. But, you know, not too bad. Like I said, I picked up the Resident Evil as well. I paid $40 for those, which isn't bad. That's less than $3 a piece, even loose disc. So pretty good there. And then that guy I found at the random flea market. Only paid like $1 for it, so wasn't too bad. Why not? And then moving on to the heavy hitter of this video, which is awesome. So one of the guys I know off of Instagram who's semi-local, hit me up and said, hey, Toy Vault got in, not Toy Vault, Time Capsule got in a copy of NCAA 2K3. I'm like, oh, all right, I've had that before, got lucky. They had it marked for $125, which, if you guys know what this goes for, was actually a pretty good deal. So I went over the next morning and, pushed off my start of the gym and got this guy. And the funny part was, he goes, they had just put out a ton of new games. And he's like, so the game that you pick is the one that's been here for a while. And I'm like, I was here like 2 or 3 weeks ago, didn't see it. So he goes, well, a lot of stuff was kind of buried. So this has been buried in the store for a bit. He ended up giving it to me for $100. It's tested. It works. I do need to get it resurfaced and put it in a GameCube case. But let me see if I can get this out one-handed. Again, the disc, you guys can kind of see, is scratchy. But it works. So I'm going to take it, get it resurfaced. And then that should be an easy double money, $250 plus, which is very cool. So I thanked him very much for pointing that out to me, and that I was able to grab that. So definitely a nice heavy hitter GameCube piece. Anyway, that's it, guys. So that's everything. Lots of cool stuff this week. Hopefully the flea markets start putting out pretty well. This Sunday I plan on going to Seekonk and then Grafton, and then maybe That's Entertainment. We'll see how it goes. Sunday's supposed to be nice here. It's supposed to be in like the high 50s, 60s. So hopefully, fingers crossed, there'll be a good amount of vendors. But guys, thanks as always. Make sure you smash that like button. Comment down below what your favorite pickup was, or what you would have picked up that I didn't. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year. We're at just under 8,900. So maybe we can get kind of back in that algorithm and get things flowing again. So thanks as always, guys. I appreciate all the love and support. I will catch you next time. Later.